Hi and Assalamualaikum. Very good afternoon to all my beloved students. All right, as I promised last week that today we will go for last chapter. It's about normal distribution, or another way, continuous distribution. All right. So for this last one part that is quite precisely that I will explain the concepts of normally distributed data. Okay, and how to sketch areas under standard normal curve, and explaining and applying the concepts of normal probability plot, and finally calculate the normal approximation to binomial distribution. Okay, so as I did mention previously on the taburan normal, sampling distribution. Okay, we in the for continuous random variable, actually continuous. When we say about continuous, means that we can assume any value over an interval of intervals. Okay, interval or intervals, and interval or intervals. Okay, satu atau banyak. So the number of values contained in any interval is infinite. All right. Hence, the possible number of values that a continuous random variable can assume is also infinite. Okay. For example, life of battery, height of people, time taken to complete an examination, amount of milk in a bottle, weight of babies, and the price of houses. All right. So this example showing the continuous random variables. Okay, all the have n values in the interval or intervals. Okay, so we can see here that probability that X assumes a value in any intervals lies in the range between 0 to 1. So we want to learn how we can shade the area between 0 to 1 here. So X equal to A and X towards X equal to B here. Okay, the value in this area. So with that, this figure are showing the area under a curve between 2 points. Or in other way, we can see as a total or the total probability of all the mutually exclusive intervals within which X can assume a value is 1.0. Okay, so it's a yes, that one the term that I'm forgot just now is previously probability distribution. Hi, dah habis eh? Alright, tak apa. You can join in. Alright. Okay, I'm just starting out. Alright, so this is shaded area is almost 100%. Okay, where's the back towards? Don't worry, you can see the slides quite banyak, but it's not too much for this chapter. Okay, so for the normal distribution is the most important and the most widely used for all of probability distribution. Okay, beside discrete that we have go through before this, because in a real world, in a very real world, sejujurnya, mainly they are normally distributed. Okay, either exactly or approximately. Okay, so for the normal probability distribution or the normal curve, we consider as a bell shape. Okay, if the word symmetric, we should consider bell shape or Gaussian distribution. Okay, don't worry, we will not too go so details for this normal distribution. Okay, normally they will denote by mu and the standard deviation by sigma like this. Okay, so this is a normal one bell curve. Okay, a normal distribution with a mean and standard deviation. Okay, this is as a generally for normal distribution. Okay, so you can see here is a one, and this one if they are quite same. Okay, so means that when they're symmetric, means that the mean them equal with the median equal with the mode. Okay, and then they also each of the two shaded areas are very close to zero. Okay, but they never touch of at this. Okay, they macam nak tertouch, but it's not. All right. So that's for okay. When we talk about standard normal distribution, means that when it's a mu is equal to 0 and standard deviation is equal to 0. So the units for the standard normal distribution curve are denoted by Z or Z and are called as the Z values or Z curves. Okay, so the Z value for a point on the horizontal axis gives the distance between the mean and the point in the terms of the standard deviation. The value under the curve indicates the proportion of area in each section. Meanwhile, the area under a standard normal distribution curve is used to solve practical application like finding the percentage of adult women whose height is between 5 feet 4 inches and 5 feet 7 inches. Means that this have value between 5 and 6, right? 5 inches, 5 feet, 5 to 6 feet of the height for the adult woman. All right. So normally, in the table, the standard normal distribution table, they will list on all the areas under the negative 3.9 to 3.9, right? So they will, in the left is negative, to the right to positive value. So although the value of Z on the left side of the mean are negative, but actually the area under the curve is always positive. Dia cuma negative tu indicates that they are in the left side and the positive is the right side. Okay, it's quite unique here. Okay, this is the table actually located in your lecture notes in the page 16. Okay, so this table for standard normal distribution. So this is the Z is a negative 3.4, showing included lah, merangkumi hingga ke 3.4. Okay, so how to find out the value of Z 1.95. So you see, you have to find out the Z value is Z or Z 1.9, and then you have to complement from the row on the top here 0.05. Okay, so the value is, okay, let's see here, the probability Z less than 1.95 is actually equal with 0.9744, where we obtain from this table. Or kita boleh juga say that from here kita equally to, kita setarakan jadi probability Z less or equal with 1.95, maknanya showing we also gain the same values. Okay, it's showing that the probability that a continuous random variable always assumes a single value is 0. Okay, alright, so that's why dia macam nombor ni negatif ke positif ke, biasanya dia sorry dia yang ni Z less than or equal with is same. Okay, so so di sini 1.95 can be interpreted as area to the left. Okay, to the left of 1.95. Tapi remember that the negative the value negative of this is only indicate they will to the left or to the right. Okay. Alright, so how to converting x to z value for a normal variable x? A particular value a particular value x can be converted to its corresponding z value by using this formula. Okay, so you can see the formula is involving with the mu and standard deviation. However, must remember the z value for the mean of a normal distribution is always 0. Okay, always 0. So meaning that beda. Beda. Sabar. Okay, semua example semua I locate at the after this. Okay, sebenarnya that's why okay, so problem ni actually kononnya nak go for your activity this coming Thursday, but I think it's not so hard that you can explore yourself after I explain all the characteristics, how to find the Z value and the property using the standard normal distribution. Tak apa, I bagi bonus satu contoh. Okay, see activity come exercise. Okay, so nanti mungkin yang for those having tournament in the Perak, mungkin they can pick up salah satu daripada yang ada banyak kat sini. Ada few here. And then you can try your own, then you can submit to me. For those yang tadilah yang training pergi tournament tadi kan. Okay. So I will message to in the Telegram. Okay. Jadi ni contoh ni. Ni example ni semua dalam nota Microsoft Word. Dalam chapter 5B kat belakang. Nanti saya akan I'll have to edit back 5B and chapter 6. Alright, so here dia minta you find the area. Okay. If you want to try, you tengok lagi next slide. You buat dulu yang ni. Okay, to the left of Z, to the left of Z, equal to 1.56, negatif 0.87, 2.45, negatif 1.32. Okay, apa maksud nota kat sini? B, C, and F are in exercise 4 ni. Exercise 4 dalam chapter tu lah, yang bawah 5B tu. Okay. Example 13, dia olah je soalan daripada situ juga. Alright, okay, so nanti you can check the solution here. Okay, so ini dengan dia punya how to you nak tengok lah. So kalau ni dia ke kanan, okay, ini ke kiri, ni dia belah kiri, okay, dia macam ke kanan ni, okay, sebab dia positif kan, ni ke kiri dia lebih ke pencong ke kiri, ni pun ke kanan. So satu tolak kat sini sebab dia besar. Okay, ni kurang. Tengok baliklah dekat sini, rujuk balik sini. To the left. Dia dah mention kat sini. So dia nak you interpret yang kurang atau lebih besar dan from. So ini actually you can replicate balik from the binomial sebelum ni. Okay. Yang petasi dia tu. Alright. Okay. So ini ada satu A, B, C, D, E, F. So maknanya let's say buat dulu yang ni. Okay. Then boleh check it out here. Okay. So then same goes to here. Ini dia minta convert. Okay, tadi saya macam habis begitu kan. So convert the following as values to Z value. So dia beri mean dengan standard deviation dia. And then X dia is 55. Dia beri sini. So dia minta cari nilai Z je lah. 0.5 yang you can cari dekat dalam normal table tu. Standard normal table tu. Okay. So this one dia dapat negative 1.5. Okay, then ni biasanya ni you have to using the table. Table tu pun ada dalam the end of the chapter. Okay, so ini ni. So yang ni kena dapatkan nilai ni lagi. So dia ada dua benda lah. You kena dapatkan nilai Z. Okay, dapatkan nilai Z dulu. Okay. So dengan interpretasi betul, less than maknanya less than kurang, simbol tu kurang sajalah. Greater than lebih besar. Okay, kalau between and kurang dan kurang juga. Okay. Yang ni dia tak ada sangat, dia tak ada isu sangat yang tu. Dia sebenarnya sama je. Okay, sebab dia included. Okay, ni next example. Another example. Okay, this one dia minta you macam find the percentage, you just convert lah. Okay, from this value, you just convert it to percentage. And then that's it. Okay, another one is how to dia minta you estimate the number of graduates. So kena do some extra calculation sikit. So tengok balik dia punya total student. Okay, sini dia minta macam ni, cuba penganggaran lah. Okay, penganggaran forecasting juga ni. Nampak macam forecasting. Betul. Dia nak tengok how far that can reach the score tu kan. 75 ni tu. Ini calculate the probability. Another question from exercise 5, page 20. Okay, so you have to make sure you ini tak terbalik. Kadang-kadang sometimes student ini dia minta. So you can find out the value Z, then before you find out the probability. Okay, itu saja. Jadi ini nanti saya akan maklum dalam Telegram group tu. For those yang di Perak tu kan, mungkin malam-malam dia boleh selit sikit buat salah satu daripada exercise yang ada di sini. So, dikira sebagai attendance for them for today. Alright, so Itu sahaja untuk hari ini. See you for those need to meet me next Thursday. If you cannot meet me on Thursday, we meet back on next Monday for test. Okay, insyaAllah dalam 5 soalan from chapter 5. Okay, Assalamualaikum dan sampai jumpa lagi. Bye.